Hi, super conscious beings. Nadia is my name. This video is about sharing with you a beautiful workshop that I developed. I call it Psychic Hygiene. You might wonder why psychic hygiene. Now, we certainly have hygiene physically. We have a physical shower every day. We brush our teeth and we do all of that to keep ourselves physically clean, yeah? Now, psychically, are we clean? What's in our energy field? Some of you may call it aura. What's in our aura? What's in our emotional field? What's in our mental field? Spiritual field. All these areas that we're not daily have awareness of what's going on. Yeah, every time you go to an event, you come home. It's not just you coming home. You come home plus everything you have experienced at the event. Yeah, and you don't even realize you picked all that up and you've come home and you couldn't stop thinking about it. Why am I still thinking about it? Because it's in your psyche. It's in your field. You brought it home. Yeah, so you need to clear that before you come home, ideally. Most people don't do it. Most people don't even have the awareness. Yeah. I want to share a story with you about the psychic hygiene. Going back, 15 years ago, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And at the time, I just knew, I was so fit and healthy. I was doing 100K walk training. I did 30K walk and with some friends. And then the next day I got told, yes, that was cancerous. And there was no way for me to accept that, such a healthy person, eating healthy and blah, blah, right? So I just knew that cancer, at the time I didn't know that cancer was not mine, but I could not believe it. And people around me could not believe it. You're so healthy. How could that be possible? You're sure the hospital didn't make a mistake? And when I found out that cancer was not mine, it was my mother's. How did I know that? Because after my mother passed away, which was 10 years prior to that, and I did not know how to grieve. I was not spiritual at the time. I was not into any of these energy healing or anything like that. So I literally, all I knew was to pull her energy back, just wanted to be with her because she was like the best friend for me, right? So, and the more I did that, the more I got her energetic pattern onto me. And so much so, including all the illnesses she had. Yeah, so cancer was one of those. Yeah, so that cancer was not mine. So if you have a condition, might be arthritic or might be hypertension or whatever that might be, yeah, is that really yours? Is someone else's? You picked it up, not just through having this energetic attachment, or and how about you having sympathy and empathy about something, and then you immediately did an emotional transfer. You ended up having that thing, yeah. So psychic hygiene is absolutely critical. Every time I do a healing session with a client, that's the very first thing I clear their psychic field, yeah, their energetic field, if you like. Most people, by the way, have attachments, whether it's spiritual, whether it's emotional, whether it's mental, whatever it is, belief patterns, whatever it is, that's been attached there and they're not aware, and that's literally controlling how you function in life. Yeah. So this workshop is all about teaching you first how to sense. Like, I see myself as a clairsentient because I literally sense everything going on with the person. Like, I literally sense that in my own body, sense that in their body, in their energy field, which is a gift that everyone can develop. So in this interactive workshop, we will actually physically do this exercise for people to experience energy, to experience different features of energy, different characteristics of energy, and how is that presented in your body, in another person's body, in another person's energy field, and how do you recognize that? And how do you differentiate something, whether it's an expansive energy, whether it's a contractive energy? So how do you distinguish? So we'll practice on that. Yeah. And once you learn how to do that, then we're going to teach you how to actually utilize this process to actually release trapped energies, entities, walk-ins, lost souls, negative emotions, whatever that is, that's been trapped in your energy field, and we'll teach you the process to release that. And once you learn, and then we'll do that process together over and over. We'll clear your physical body and your physical home and the vehicle you drive, if you drive a car, and even your workplace. Sometimes you could have, and your business could have entities attached as well. So we at the workshop, we will clear a lot of that stuff. You literally having a one-on-one healing, actually. And so once you have all that released, it's not enough. Yeah. So because if you haven't fully embodied this body, you will continue having other attachments. Yeah, because you're not centered in your own consciousness. So we'll then go into the next part of the workshop is to facilitate how to be centered in your own consciousness 24/7, like an autopilot. Yeah. So, you know, I know a lot of you have had a lot of healing sessions from different practitioners. Yeah. Sometimes you wonder, how come, you know, I'm still where I am. I still feel I'm not, you know, my true self, you know, I'm not whole and complete and pure. That may be because there's energetic attachment that hasn't been cleared. Yeah, because when you do a healing, the healing is only done on the parts that are home. Yeah, and if you have attachments, there's no room for yourself to be there completely. Yeah, so first we got to release, and then we got to embody in totality. Yeah, when you're totally embodying, then nothing, literally nothing can be attached to you. So you're whole and complete. And we also teach you the ultimate protection, if we call it protection, yeah, for anyone, whether to go to a shopping center, whether it's to just go to a meeting, go to a social function. How can you come home, still be whole and complete in your true self? Yeah, 24/7, like an autopilot. So come and join me at the workshop, and this will be a life transforming workshop, because this tool you'll be able to use for yourself on a daily basis if you need to, and for your pets if you have animals, and for your family members, for your clients, and for country. I've even done it for many countries. Yeah, so come and you'll absolutely have a ball. Life transforming, guaranteed.